What is up, boyos? It is Water Buffalo Man here in the back for more Ark Survival Ascended. Okay, that was weird. Ark Survival Ascended on Svartalfheim, but as you saw in my inventory, we have 2 Doedicurus. I actually did go out last night after taming up this parasaur. I kind of snuck over, tried to get my saddle back, which I did. And then I ended up grabbing 2 more Doedicurus eggs. These are what we got. They're not absolutely great by any stretch of the imagination. We're going to try to steal more. This one's got 31 in the melee, so that's pretty good. But we're going to try to steal some more here today. And we're actually going to also go out. I was not able to get my raptor saddle back. That's kind of gone. But we're going to try to go back out and do some more work with it and see what else we can get. Where are all my meat that I have? Do I have no... I have no cooked meat left. All my meat is spoiled. What is going on? I have 0 cooked meat left. What is going on? Wait, no, I don't. It's all on you, isn't it? Not, yeah, there it is. Okay, I was about to say, I thought I put some somewhere. Didn't remember where, but I knew I had it somewhere. But yeah, so what we're going to do today is we're going to try to probably, I'm going to say go out and maybe steal some more eggs. Do I have enough hide to make a Doedicurus saddle? Do I make Doedicurus saddles in my inventory again? I have enough to make 1 Doedicurus saddle, which is absolutely perfect, because we'll take the Doedicurus out and about. I normally would lower the foliage down a little bit right now, but I'm not going to do that just yet. I'll do that in a minute. I'm not too worried about it right this second. I'll get to it. But yeah, after losing the parasaur yesterday, I ended up deciding to go back and sneak some eggs out of their area. I ended up getting, I think, 2? And almost died. I ran halfway back to base before they didn't catch me. I was luckily somehow the parasaur, and I bowled them on the parasaur and ran. So I kind of was luckily enough able to get back to base relatively safe. I still have yet to see that drakeling around here that I still want to find. I have not found it yet. We're gonna work on getting some more kibble. I've also been grabbing some blue drops that have been coming down near the base. That's why I have so many trank arrows. If you guys are wondering how I got so many. While I was rendering the video, the episode 1 and episode 2, because I recorded them pretty much back to back, I was out here just straight up gathering blue drops, because as you know, blue drops, for some reason on this map, absolutely spawn. There we go, my mouse wasn't working there for a second. Spawn pretty much everywhere. So I was like, alright, cool bet, let's just jump in on it and take care of what we can. Alright, let's make some more narcotic. I'm probably going to take our 145 out. He's got waste sparing, which I believe would be for extinction stuff, right? Yeah, okay. We're going to take this one. Yeah, we're going to take this one. We're not going to put any levels into it. We're going to go out and explore on the back of this guy. Ooh, what are you? That's a 140 Raptor female. Ooh, that's got some pretty decent stats. Yeah, let's do this. Let's actually try to tame this really quick. With it being a 140 female. Wow, okay. Disregard that shot, please. That was atrocious. I don't think I've ever missed a shot that bad in my time of playing Ark. That was... How close are you to knocking out? Alright, you're going to go out in a second. Alright, there we go. You're down. I don't have any prime on me or anything, so we're going to go gather some. While that's knocked out right there. Alright, what do we got here? Anything good for me to take out really quick? Hey! My Hesperornises are somehow still alive. But there's another blue drop right there. Like I said, I've been out and about exploring. Not necessarily doing anything of real value, per se. Lovely. Who you 145 female? Alright, so what we're going to do really quick is we're going to jump in on this fight a little bit. This one's got a baby somewhere. That's a bison I do not want to mess with. Alright, perfect. Let's get this one's aggro real fast. Oh, no. It's going to aggro to that. I'm actually going to try to help this thing take this iguanodon out really fast, just because I kind of want the meat off of it, and I would like to try to get that raptor as well. Let's see if I can pull that off. I don't think I'm going to be able to... Whoa! Where did you come from, buddy? Oh, you want to play some games? I'll make you bleed, too. That's fine. We go in box. We're gonna have some fun. There's a couple bison around too. If I had better... Yeah, you're gonna run away again. No, that raptor's going down. Okay. We're gonna disregard that raptor. What level are you? you're 114 tech. Normally I'd be all for taming this thing, but it's only a 114. So we're gonna take the free metal, or yeah, the metal, the crystal, or crystal electronics. Dude, I'm struggling to word right now, really badly. Okay, we're gonna take all the resources this thing drops naturally. Alright, we didn't get any oil from it, that's fine, but there is a blue drop right here. Yeah, I've been just running around gathering these. It's actually been giving me some pretty good stuff, as you can see right here. Like, that's a free preserving bin. And some free... I don't need that billboard. Generally, I would take that billboard. But we're not going to right now. That raw prime fish isn't going to do what I need it to do, but that preserving bin is actually kind of nice. That's going to help a lot. What level is that bison? Can I sneak that bison kill? I could probably sneak a bison kill in there. Yeah, I can. I definitely know I can. Let's see if I can get a hit on it. Get it to bleed. Sneak in there, get some bleed on it. Get some bleed on it. Get some hits to cause some blood. There we go. Just gotta keep... That's what I'm gonna have to do with this bison. Whoa! Oh, shoot. There's two bison. Two bison. I do not want a box with 2 bison. 1 is enough. 2 is too much. Alright, let's see if I can take this baby out really quick. Get the prime out of it. So if I can take this baby out, this will give me the prime I need. There it is. Alright, there we go. Now we got our prime. Alright, cool. That's literally all I was trying to do. I was hoping to take one of them out and get prime. Ooh, blue drop, red ring. Did not see that a second ago. Let me tuck myself on this side. Oh, raptor. Good thing I didn't hop off that yet. I mean, I could have bowled it and been just fine. The Doedicuruses are 10 times better than a raptor, dude. Any map that Doedicurus are on, you'd be dumb not to grab one. This is actually not a great drop for me. I don't need all this stone materials just yet. Alright, so what did we end up getting from that? 2 saddles. A decent amount of stuff. Are you still trying to play? So you run up to me, hit me once, and run away. What are you doing, dude? I mean, okay. Weird little flex there. But I'll take it. We're only looking to tame this raptor just because it's such a high level and has some pretty decent stats. Is that bison coming my way? No, it's not. Alright. So, that being said, this guy just about tamed. This one's diurnal, and yet it's just about tamed. So, we'll probably wait a second. Oh, no we won't. Really, dude? I'm gonna mess your day up, bro. There goes my, my tame. I'm gonna make you bleed! They are very... It flung my knocked out raptor. What is going on over here? What is going on over here? What is going on over here? The boys are going nuts! The boys are going nuts! It's a battle. Okay, this is not what I was hoping for. Alright, this is not, it's not my play. This is not what I was wanting to have happen. But I guess I got too close to the base. And everything's gonna go crazy. Alright, we took out that one. One bison's down. My 140 Doedicurus is putting in work by herself. By himself? By herself. Alright, down that one goes. Alright, we're gonna leave you right there for a second. Because that was not on my list. But one good sign is now I believe this bison is completely without a parent. Yes, it is. I mean, it's only level 20. But I'm not going to pass up on a level 20 bison. A bison's a bison, really. What is stats on this thing? Absolutely terrible. But it's a bison, so that's alright, I suppose. Okay. Now I gotta go over there and bring everything back to base. But let me just do a really... My Hesperornis died? Probably of starvation. Let's do a really quick look and see if there's anything here that I want really fast while I'm over here before I run everything back to base, because now that's a huge change of plans. Was not... Ooh. That's a 95 Doed. See, okay, so here's a big thing. The Doeds, the Ankies, and certain different creatures that are the S variants, if you can get them, they have weight reduction for, like, specific types of items. So, like, for example, with the Doed, they have weight reduction on, I want to say, sand they get an added weight reduction on. So that makes them a little bit more valuable in that category. Alright, follow me this way, boys. Come back to base. Alright, yep, follow me back to base. And while you're standing there, I'm going to take the time to organize some of this stuff while the rest of them are coming back and placing my preserving bin down. Because right now, this is what we have. It's not a great base, but it is what it is. Store that in there, store that in there. Store this in here. That's enough chitin to make my tombstone now. I'm going to make as much cement paste as I physically can. Perfect. Right, time for me to hop back on this guy, and we'll tell everybody to stop. Alright, so we have 2 Doedicurus. I may actually do something a little bit smart right here. A lot of you were probably thinking I should have done this prior, before me taking it out, just so I had a guaranteed mount. Let's make them breed really quick while I'm doing my gravestone. Just so I have a guaranteed respawn point. Or a guaranteed baby. I'm missing stone. Ah, man. Okay. That's easy. I can go grab some rocks from this rock right here. I needed 68 is what it said. So this makes me want to go get that Doed even more. Oh, you serious? Because if I attach the Doed, which also, by the way, the S creatures, certain ones like the Doed specifically, it doesn't stop collecting stone naturally when it hits 50% weight capacity. It'll continue to gather this said stone. So it's actually kind of nice that if you have the B+ saddle on it, so for the Doed, I can't make that yet, can I? 34, what level am I? 33. Wow, okay. I literally just needed to wait 2 seconds. But yes, this gives weight reduction every stat, or everything it can carry, plus... hello? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did not mean for that to do that. They're mating again. But, again, it gives weight reduction to, like, sand and everything and whatnot. So having that saddle... Ooh, maybe if I can... Can I grab anything? Nope. Okay, everything's gone. It gives you, like, extra weight reduction on top of things, which makes it that much easier to have value in those creatures. They're both waste-sparing. We're going to try to go get another creature. I may actively try to tame up the Doed we saw. It's doing that little glitch again. Yeah, this is the bison. It's not great. Yeah, you're pretty trash, dude. You're level 20. I'm probably not going to use you for much. Okay. It's not what I wanted you to do, but sure, we'll craft that. I needed that is what I actually need. Put that on my hotbar right there. Now I have my digitizer, and boop, perfect. Yeah, there's a little bit of a bug going on with the game with that digitizer thing. I don't know what's up with it. Once they're done breeding, I'm going to go back out on this guy, and we're going to go probably try to get that Doed, at least knock it out. Do I have any Mayos back here somewhere? I do. And we're going to try to... Breeding Slice. That would give it a 30% maturation boost. We're going to try, keyword here, is try to get some more Doedicurus eggs after we tame that thing. So that's kind of my plan. I'd like to get a handful more Doedicurus, especially if we can get more on like the level of these ones, 140, 145, breed them together, get some pretty good stats. Because I feel like since these are normal bosses in this world, it's nothing like the Mega Raptor that's super broken. Because there's a blue drop as well right there, I think. Or is that purple? I can't tell. You have to face just the dragon, the Megapithecus, and the Broodmother. The Doedicurus are going to be actually really, really useful for those fights. Especially with all the bleed. And I may, since this has S Surats on it, or at least it should, I may actually run the S Ceratosauruses as well. So there's that as an option too. Like I've got a couple of ideas that I'm thinking about doing with creatures. But yeah, that's kind of my plan for that. But we're gonna go take a look at that Doed. We know it's a 95. Actually, let's go get this blue drop first, so we don't miss out on what it possibly could be, because it could be something good. I know we're faster than most creatures on the back of a Deinonychus, so I'm not too worried about getting near anything that's gonna try to kill us. All right, let's hop off and grab this. What do we got? Compost bin, cooked jerky, crystal, simple. Yeah, this is an outstanding drop. Like, that wool would be nice, but I don't have the weight capacity on this guy. No, that was an outstanding drop. We got another bed, we got a compost bin, we got some jerky. No, that was a really good drop for us. There's some bison right there. Screw those bison. Those are the ones that killed my raptor. My Andrewsarchus. You guys stay right there. Don't want anything to do with you guys. But yeah, there's some nice drops off in the distance over here, and my Parasaur died up over here. I was able to get the saddle back. I didn't try to grab all the loot, or not all the loot, all the extra stuff that was with it. But yeah, there's quite a few drops that way. I could go harvest if I want to. But I don't really know if I want to try to trek it. There's a 90 Gigantoraptor. See if I can sneak up here and steal another egg or two really quick while we got this raptor or this Deinonychus on us. If I have to, I'll drop the bed, the boots. Oh, that must have been the egg that I stole last night. Yeah, we'll get the 145. Yep, you were definitely the one I stole. Try to take them out one at a time if I can to dwindle their numbers. Even though I think they've kind of been dwindling their own numbers, honestly. What did you drop? Hey, I will always take free arrows. At least this early on. Oh yeah, Deinonychus is spawned right here. There's a pack of them down there. There's an egg right there as well. What level egg is this? 25, that's trash. I'm gonna take it though, just for food. Oh, it's an S-Deinonychus. Uh-oh. I have upset the neighborhood. Oh, yes I did. Alright, so what we're gonna do is this. We're gonna sprint down here with him. Yeah. I'm gonna try to take him to this Gigantoraptor. Try to aggro them on that guy. Will you aggro on the Gigantoraptor? Yes, they will. Perfect. Are you tracking me? Yep, you're tracking me still. Okay. Whoa, there's the S-Deinonychus. Let's see if we can land right here. Yep, get them all locked onto that. What level is that S-Deinonychus? It's level 25. Okay, perfect. Let's let them all fight each other. Yeah, you guys all fight each other. Perfect. You guys all fight that. I'll sneak back up. Sorry if I'm talking like quiet and whatnot. It's because I'm trying to be a little bit sneaky in my own head, but I'm feeling for some reason I need to talk quietly, but I probably don't. So that nest I stole from. This nest I didn't. What level are you? 150, let's go. That's what I'm talking about. That's a 150 egg. We're gonna eat the level 25 egg. But that right there being a 150, that's insane. That's max level. That's just what we needed. It's just what the doctor ordered. Whatever the saying is. That's what we were hoping for. But that's nuts. Alright. Oh, another nest. Oh. We have a neighbor. Oh, you're the one whose egg I just stole. Or 8, technically. Okay, you're gonna go down. Are you the 150? You're the 25. You're the one whose egg I just stole a little bit ago. Okay, let me see. Is there anything else around that's trying to kill me? No. What level are you? 25. Oh, it's an S-Dino. Okay, so I may take that. Hold on. If that comes out as a female, I could breed it to try to get all the S-Dino buffs, because I do believe the S-Dino are better than the normal Deinonychus. But I don't know in what context. Is that an S unicorn? Yo, that is a straight up S unicorn right there. Yeah, with an S unicorn baby. Hold on. We are gonna go snag that S unicorn baby. Yep, yes we are. Yes, we are. Normally I wouldn't be about this life. Oh, I think it's 55 too. Okay. Let's see. Oh, Deinonychus, really, bro? Now? Now of all times you come out? Go away. I need that baby unicorn over there. Come to me, come to me. Oop. That was my wife. I will call her back 1 second after I gather this unicorn real fast. But, alright guys, so give me 1 second and I will be right back. Alright guys, we're back. I started running back to base. I ended up running into the 145 Deinonychus, that's the parent for this one. Took that thing out as well. We did snatch that unicorn. Not sure what we're going to do with it. I just wanted to take it because I was like, that's kind of cool. It's pretty much where that ended. But yeah, my plan is to go get that purple drop now. It's coming down right there. Is to actually try to breed that S-Deinonychus, depending on how bad it actually is. If it's trash, I don't plan on doing much with it. Are you serious right now? You're actually going to do this? Am I seriously about to lose this dude? Yeah, I am. And I can't do anything about it because for some reason my Deinonychus is absolutely out of stamina for some reason right now. Of course, it's when I get back to where I need to be. I'm going to just keep swinging. Just going to hope I can take these things out. I'm just going to keep backing up towards the water too. Bro, can you bleed out, please? Bleed out already. Bleed out already. Bleed out already. Dude, how are you still alive? How are you still alive? How are you still alive? Dude, I've hit you so many times. How am I out of stamina still? Like, bro, this is absolutely insane. This is absolutely insane that I'm somehow still out of stamina. Like, bro is on 76 health and somehow I'm still out of stamina. I do not get that at all. Hey, damn, bro, chill, breathe or something. Alright, hang on a second. I'm doing something super smart here. You're going in the ball. Do not care. Okay, I'll just keep everything I have on me. I'll look through it when I get back to base. We're gonna grab this drop quick. Yeah, I'm not having the best of luck so far in the start of this series. As you guys have seen in the previous 2 episodes and then this one, things have not gone specifically to plan, or should I say how I'd like them to go. I think I need to be level 35, so I'm going to up my fortitude one more time. Alright, level up that. Come on, please be a good drop. Please at least let me get this drop, should I say, not be a good drop. I can. What is in it? Hey, that's some pretty decent gear. That is actually some pretty decent gear. I'll take that pike, because that'll allow me to have protection a little bit. Just a wee bit of protection. But also, this now gives me a free net gun, so I don't actually have to make one. I'm going to drop that raw meat. I don't need that. Back off. But we have an extra compost bin now, which is nice. I could probably eat some of those just to give me some extra food. I don't really need this pelt right this second. I still do want to go try to tame that Doed, but I need to now start hatching these eggs up and figure something out. I may actually just ride on the level 25 Deinonychus. I'm not sure. Truthfully, I'm not. Because there's a lot of different factors that come into play. We need to get out of here, first off. I mean, I understand we're only 3 episodes in and we're not doing a whole lot, but I need to get up there or wherever I'm planning on building, because being down here is not in my best interest. Not in any way, shape, or form. There's a random parasaur just running through the woods. I need to get my hands on a Maywing or some sort of glider. I was going to say flyer, but something. But, yeah, so... Bro, you are pretty beat up. What happened to you? It's a 135 as well. We're almost back to base. Hop this little ledge. We need a Drakeling, actually. If I get my hands on a Drakeling, I feel like that'd be great. So what we're going to do again is you might be ready to breed, actually. If I could throw this ball out, like that needs to be fixed ASAP. 12 minutes you can. Okay. You're healed up a little bit. You're not in great shape, but you're better. We're going to place this bin down just for now. Just to have it down. We're going to store these two in here because we're probably not going to use them. These kite leggings are going to go there. Gunpowder's going to go in there. Crystal's going in there. That's going in there. That's going in there. This, scrap metal I'll do later with. This needs to go in there. That can go in there for now. I'll eat the rest of these because why not? These I'm going to store in my inventory, and then I'm going to give you the rest of this cooked meat and prime fish. These are all lit, which is kind of perfect. Drop you there. Let you start. I was about to say, you better be incubating, because it worked earlier. And then you start there as well. Where did I put that other egg? I know I had another egg somewhere. Right there. Oh, that's the element dust. It's not what I meant to take. But the fact that element dust is able to be gotten on here, I kind of really enjoy. Because of the fact of the tech dinos. And in the aberration zone, you can actually craft element. So that's going to be pretty cool. And I don't think there's gotchas on this map. I do not believe there is. So we're going to just chuck that egg up there. This is the one that's the breeder out of my two. This is the S-Dino here, and this is the 150. So it's going to be really interesting to see what kind of stats we get. These three are not going to be used anytime soon, probably. Especially if this 150 is good. I'm kind of hoping this 150 comes out as a female, so I can replace that one right there, because that one's pretty trash, honestly, across the board. This one is the better one of the two, as you can see with the 31 in the melee. If I get close to 30 in health, that'd be great, and then I'll just ride around on that one. I'm planning on just taking this raptor out and riding around on that, to be honest. But the Doedicurus is going to be my best bet. But that one could be something decent. It really, really could. They're actually, I think they're both imprinted, aren't they, technically? No, that one is not imprinted. Let's see. Boom, boom. Let's see. The S-Dino has 1 health point. You are absolutely terrible. I kind of expected that. And you are pretty terrible too. Alright. But you have giant slaying. That is going to be clutch. That is insanely clutch. You are not going anywhere. You are absolutely not going anywhere. With giant slaying, that is clutch as possible. And you... 26, is that the best health stat? Nope, 28 is the best health stat. So you're probably gonna sit in here for now. You are definitely not going anywhere. You'll probably be the one I'll ride around on. I'm thinking probably gonna be my best option once I get that one bred up. But let's go try to tame that Doed really quick. What else do you have? Do you have any veggies on you? I need to go gather those veggies again is what I need to do. I'll probably do that off screen on the Parasaur. You're a little beat up, but you should be fine. Are you ready to do the hookup again? Oh, 9 minutes. Perfect. Alright. I need to, like I said, change some settings just a wee bit. So like if my dude takes damage, I should be able to ball them and not have to run away for 5 seconds. I hate when you can't ball a creature up when it takes damage. I'll have to change that. I'll do that off screen because I needed the gun to be able to do it. But let's take a look. I could take up that Kyriku, but I don't know what that even does, so I'm not too worried about that too much. If you're wondering, it's probably annoying a lot of you why there's no levels being put into this guy. My breeders do not get levels put into them ever, usually. That is a level 95 with 16 points into weight. Realistically, I don't need a lot of weight in these guys because of the, like I said, the saddle. So we're just going to try to get this one first and foremost, just to have one. I could always breed another one or tame another one up later. It's not too bad. That hit it right in the shell, not what I needed to do. I needed a headshot. Where's its face? There's its face. And this is a slightly better crossbow. It's a 129, so it's only 29 points higher than what normal would be, so it's not going to do an insane amount of increased torpor. But it'll do just enough. I thought bro was standing still for me for a second, but it'll do just enough of a difference that every third or fourth shot I won't have to do an extra one for. So that'll be kind of nice. I need to get an Anki or something for this area. I don't know why he's not running at me. You'd think it would be. But I'm fine with... I'll just torpor you out. I really don't... I don't care that much. I'll torpor you out if you want to keep running like this. That's fine. Alright. But now that the Drakeling is here, that actually changes a lot in the aspect of like how I'm going to run this series. The Drakeling being here, the Elderclaw being here, the Andrewsarchus being here, it changes a lot of my ideas. The Desmodus being probably one of the only flyers that is allowed on this map. Bro, you really would bring them down here, wouldn't you? You really would. You really would bring these guys down here, wouldn't you? I don't have to spear them in the back a bunch of times until they die, because I'm not wasting my, not gonna waste my arrows on it. Yeah, you need to go down. Alright, perfect. Alright, that's down. Is there anything chasing me? Oh yeah, there's a compy, but I'm not too worried about a compy. Bro was like, help! Take them off me! That missed? Ah, my gun's not working. Gotta reload. Ooh, blue drop coming down right there too. I'll probably grab that real fast as well. Alright, can you go down please? One more shot probably will put you down. Yeah, yep, there you go. Since you're only a 95... Waist-bearing. What is up with everything being waist-bearing today? With you only being 95, I'm not too worried about how you come out, honestly. So I'll just probably give you those. I'm going to try to get an Archelon to get the Archelon algae, because that's the best stuff going forward. But that's probably not going to be for another hot minute. But we're just going to leave that Doed there. I'm probably not going to tame that on video. Like, because that's going to take me probably close to an hour. I just realized I also said the word probably at least 15 times in that sentence. So, yeah. That guy's just going to tame up. You guys will see that in the next video, if I happen to tame it, unless if something kills it. That could totally happen. That could totally happen. Don't you even dare. Bro, how are you... Ha, you're bolted. Suck it. Suck it, buddy. Bro, stop. How about you stop coming at me? Bro, stop doing that. Thank you. That dude hit me twice and I fell asleep. I definitely need to increase my fortitude, because there's no way that should have knocked me out that fast. I'm out here sleeping in the middle of the field. Yeah, I'm definitely leveling up my my fortitude after that. Yep. That was atrocious. That was... Yeah. Okay. Okay. Alright, fortitude. Not even... Nope. Not even once. We're definitely doing that. Alright. Let's see what we got in this blue drop here. But yeah, there's tons of drops. What I may do... off screen at some point is I may just go drop hunting. Primitive helmet. I mean, we got some decent armor. We need to... What level are you? 100. Okay, I wasn't planning on taming one of these guys anytime soon, but we're gonna take it, and we're gonna try to get that baby right there as well. Yep. Don't you run. Don't you run. Boom. That's perfect. This now gives us a poop crater, which with us having the compost bin, this is perfect. Hopefully I didn't just freeze, but what I said was having that thing with the compost bin is pretty perfect. And a second one? Sure. Not going to use two of them, but that's fine. Aquatic and exotic bearing. That's not super useful to me. But this is probably the first time you guys have ever seen me like randomly tame this many creatures in a video, because normally I don't just randomly tame creatures. I have like a set thing I want to do, and that's about what I do for the most part. And this time I'm just seeing things and I'm like, you know what? We're taking that. Can you be bred up again? 3 minutes. Okay. But all right, let's store you two in here because I don't need you. Put that in there, put that in there, put that in there. So what we need to do is get our hands on some spark powder, make as much of it as we can. And then we're going to throw that in our bin over here. All right, that should be enough for now. Put that in there. 19 hours, yeah, it's fine for now. I'll get some more made up once I tame that Doed. There we go. That should give me just over a day, right? A day, 10 hours. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So what we're going to do is we're going to go inside your inventory, take out everything that's spoilable. Put that all in the refrigerator. So we have everything that's spoilable safe. I believe that's everything. Alright, let's hop over. Yes, I do run on Steam, so I can switch between mouse and keyboard freely. For those of you that ever wonder why I'm using controller and then switch over to mouse and keyboard randomly, it's because some things are faster on mouse and keyboard, some things I'm better at on controller. I could be making cooked meat jerky if I put that oil in here, but I'd much rather save that oil for gasoline down the line. But by me putting these in here now, it extends the hours to, from, it was, well, no, it doesn't extend those spoiler timers at all. I lied to you. It extends these from 2 days per one to 27 days per one. So that does really help that out. Like I said, we have that Doed hopefully being tamed. I might need to go put some narco berries in it. If I do, that's fine. I have some handheld narcotic right here I can throw inside it too. But with us being at 38 minutes in the recording up to this point, we're still going to go out and explore just a wee bit more. This guy is almost not even close to being ready, actually. I lied, it's only at 28%. Alright, can you breed yet? In a minute. Alright, we're not going to sit around here for 1 minute. Because even though it's not that long of a time, we're still going to go out and explore because I get impatient. And I see another drop coming out. Okay, let's see. That's a bison. Yeah, I do not... What level are you? 25. Yeah, you're kind of trash. Yeah, bison are annoying. They're great, but they're annoying. Party dodo? Nope. My bad, I thought you were. I'm sorry, dude. Let's see what level you are. 55. But yeah, we're going to be probably just running around gathering drops. I did go up to the redwoods and look around for an elder claw, like I was saying, not off screen. Where did you come from? But I did go up there and look for one while doing Cheat Space Fly a couple days ago when I was trying to find just where they are. I did not see one, so I'm not sure if they do spawn or not. They're supposed to. But I'll have to take a look again when I'm actively playing. T-Rex is still there. It's only level 95. It's not super strong. I want that drop. That's why we're sitting here. This I'll wait a minute for, because this could be something good. This could give me a new crossbow. This could give me a rifle. It could give me anything. So that's why I'm going to sit right here for it. And me having this pike is kind of nice, too. I do need to create the new backpack, though, as well. I don't like that guy's running right near the drop, though. There's a third bison there. That's a waha. That's tempting. That is very, very tempting. I don't think it'll be... I know it won't be in this video. Let me put it that way. We're not going to tame him in this video. I may try to make a plan to tame one in the next video. I gotta watch those bison quick. Pick up the drop. Ooh, that noise just scared me from that parasaur. Let me just run and jump out of the way. Drop those spike bolts. We got a mammoth saddle. It's not super useful, but we did get a good amount of chitin and some arrows. I mean, I theoretically could kill two birds with one stone by leading that bison over here to fight this Rex. Or vice versa, leading the Rex over there to fight those bison. I could do that as an option. So I could do multiple different things here to try to alleviate some of the suffering I have right now. Oh, that's an Allosaurus. Of course you're at 135. Is that an S-Allo behind you? It is. I need you to turn away, sir. Because that thing's just about dead. You know what? I'm going to risk it for the biscuit, I think. I don't know why I'm whispering. Wasn't anything of value. If I would have got killed for that, I would have been pretty upset. Alright, let's continue on. Because like I said, I can always go back to that Doed and give it whatever it needs. What do I got? So far, we haven't gotten much value from these drops. I think I got this crossbow from one of the drops, but that's probably the most value I've gotten. Thank you, Bronto, for knocking that tree down in front of my face. What happened? I legit... Why is that doing that? Not sure. I'm gonna have to... Oh, Doedicurus again. More Doedicurus. Do you guys have a nest over here? They may have a nest right there. Hell yeah, dude. What level are you? 140. Another one. 55. That's cool. I'm not gonna complain about that. I'm gonna take that. We're just gonna run. We're just gonna disappear. That's what we're gonna do. Why can't I run? There we go. That's weird, but we're just gonna go. We're just not gonna ask questions. All right. So apparently, Doedicurus spawn absolutely everywhere in the grasslands. But yeah, that shadowy thing made me question if there was a Mega Raptor nearby, because I know they have the S Mega Raptor as a thing. Just didn't know if there was one around. I was hoping there wasn't. What level egg was that? 140 and a 55. We're gonna eat the 55 just to clear it out of my pocket. Give me back some. That's still way up there. Damn. All right, we're gonna come back to that one probably, because we're closing in on the redwoods. This is the redwoods. This is probably where we're going to spend the next episode, because I would like to try to find an elder claw if possible, but I got to be careful of Thylas, because I know there's a berserk Thyla inside these redwoods. I know that for a fact, because I was flying around looking for one and I died to it. I wanted to see if they actually spawned in finally, because my last playthrough, I don't think I ever ran into one. I was checking to see how many berserks actually spawned in. So that could be another pretty good egg right there. If that egg comes out with some pretty decent stats, like all we're looking for is something 30 in health, 30 in melee is cool. If we can get the imprint on these things, that would be fantastic, like we're getting on this one. Because this guy's sitting at 308 with the imprint, you're probably looking at close to like 360, 370. And if I start breeding these guys up for mutations, this could actually be really, really good. I'm kind of thoroughly excited about that, to see what we can get out of these guys. But I still have to go back over and check the Valguero account, because the Valguero world, what is that account? To see what we got going on over there, and see how my breeding is going on with that one. Because I don't know if we're actually going to be able to finish that on beta or alpha, because I've watched a couple people fight it, and it's a lot harder than what it looks. That was a waste of a drop. Why did I sit there for that long? That was an absolute waste. But it's a lot harder. I want to try to fight it. That's the thing. I got to try to figure out what I can do to fight it, because what my initial plan was to use the Hapa Palaces with Elder Claw, as you guys saw, did not work. I mean, it did because I beat it, but it didn't work to the level that I wanted it to. So I'm gonna have to figure something else out, but yeah, that's a later problem for a later me. So I'm gonna have to try to figure that out later. Right now, I do believe we're gonna wrap it up here because I don't want to dive into the redwoods this deep into a video. What is it doing? But yeah, I don't want to dive into the redwoods this deep into a video and have like this video turn into a 2-hour-long video of me trying to find something. Even though some of you might like watching that, I don't know if I'd like editing that because of the amount of rendering it would take. But yeah, so that lightning strike was perfect to light up that Rex. Looks like that dude is guarding the bridge. Wait a minute, hold up. Andrew Sarkis, 55. Oh, Jesus, why did I stop right there? Why did I stop right there? Like, hold on. Can someone tell me why I stood still right there? Even I don't know that answer. That's a 50 and a 55. Do I want to fight them? Oh, hello. I mean, I do believe I could take one of them. Because I want to get more to spawn. So yeah, we'll probably fight these real quick. As long as they don't throw me in the air, which I don't think they can do. That's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. But if we can cause them to bleed, they'll be fine. Hey, Rex is joining. Hey, thank you, buddy. That's all the help I need from you guys right there. Yeah, there we go. The Rex is joined in the fight. And there's my dog. But with that Rex joining in the fight, that should clear that out. That'll take care of them for me. Yep, that'll take care of those two. And now I should just be able to snag this drop really quick. And that'll more than likely be the end of the video. Oh, no, it's way up there. Alright, yeah, we're not going to grab that. I'll come back and grab that in a minute. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching. And I will see you guys back here next time for more Ark Survival Ascended on, not Valguero, like I almost said earlier, but Svartalfheim. And yeah, hopefully we'll go into the redwoods. Maybe tame that 150 bison right there. It's on the table, but I'm not sure yet. Maybe we'll tame that 150 bison, and we'll do some things in there. But thank you guys, and I will see you guys then.